of what sin is. Does anybody know? Anybody know? What is sin? Anybody know?
Did you hear, Gabriel? You get a candy bar if you answer right.
I can't hear you. Nice and loud. Yeah. Okay. She said cursing. That's a sin. Okay. That's true. That's sin. Anything. Hey, listen up. Listen. Anything we do that's wrong is sin. I want to show you from the Bible where. Does anybody know where sin came from? Probably most of you don't know that. Okay, I'm going to read you a story. I got to hurry. I want to tell you the story of where sin came from. Y'all listen up. Hey, I want to tell you a story of where sin came from. In Genesis chapter 3, God created man and woman and placed them in a garden. Anybody ever heard that story? Okay. God created man, his name was Adam, and he created the woman, her name was Eve. Okay? In fact, the way he created Eve was he took Eve from Adam's rib and made a woman. That's how he created the woman. He placed them in a garden. He told them to dress the garden, keep the garden. Also, Adam named all the animals. You know, he gave names to all the animals. You know, a tiger came along and Adam was saying, he looks like a tiger. I think I'll call him a tiger. And Adam named all the animals. And God told them their responsibility was to keep the garden, keep it looking good. Not like my front yard, right? Yeah, they were to keep the garden. That was their responsibility. And every day God came down and they had fellowship. Adam and Eve and God talked to each other. The story goes on that the devil, the serpent, came along and he tempted Eve. He came to the woman first. I want to read you a couple of verses. Genesis chapter 3. It says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, yea, hath God said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? God told Adam and Eve they could eat of every tree but one. Okay? And that tree was the knowledge of good and evil. God said, don't eat. You are not to eat of this tree. If you eat of this tree, you will die. Okay? That meant physical death, and it meant spiritual death. So the devil comes along in the form of a serpent, and he says, Eve, God didn't mean what he said. You can go ahead and eat of that tree. It won't harm you. And verse 2 says, and the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye die.